Good evening, gentlemen, members of the West Indies Cricket Board, management and the captain on behalf of his team, members of Sri Lanka Cricket A team, Kalvitharna and Upultaranga, the media, members of Sri Lanka Cricket staff and all others. First of all, let me tell you that it has been a privilege for us to have Sir Viv Richards back again in Sri Lanka, where he initially came to Sri Lanka in 74-75, which I had the privilege to watch him at that time when I was a schoolboy, age 14 or 15 years. Thereafter, he was in our country again, played the Champions Trophy, correct me if I'm wrong. And then we have him now here with the West Indies A team. Welcome you, Sir Viv Richards. We also welcome the West Indies team. It's a great pleasure to have you here because your board with Sri Lanka Cricket has always extended warm hospitalities, and there has been always an abundance of tours, exchanges between our countries. We have been there in the year 2013, and this is the reciprocated tour which is to be undertaken now. And with that, I would like the media to give maximum coverage to all these players from the West Indies as well as from Sri Lanka, because they are on the threshold of playing for the country. Some of them have already represented the country, some of them need to make a mark, some of them will try to again get their place back again. So if you look at the talent around and the coaching staff, this level of cricket is very important to both countries. As you know, the World Cup is around the corner, and with that in mind, there is a lot of preparation that is going in by all the countries. And so with the West Indies and Sri Lanka, who takes these tours very seriously, because the investment is tremendous. We want to see the outcome with better players, and who knows, some of them will be doing service for the country during the upcoming World Cup in 2015. My duty is to present both teams on behalf of Sri Lanka Cricket, and it has been a privilege, and I once again ask the media to give them as much as publicity as much as possible, so that these players will be encouraged and pursue their dream to ensure that they play for the country. I wish both teams, the captains as well as the coaching staff of both teams, West Indies and Sri Lanka, all success in this tour. And I would like the West Indies team to take back fond memories of Sri Lanka, because they too come from a tropical island, and Sri Lanka too is a tropical island. Enjoy the sunshine when it is there, but right now of course you are enjoying the rains, and I'm sure you will enjoy the heat and the seashores of Sri Lanka in another couple of days. I wish you all luck, and I hope you all have entertaining and encouraging tour. I now hand you over to the management of both teams, and back to Raji. Thank you.
Thank you, Carlton. Thank you very much. First of all, may I invite Sir Viv Richards to say a few words of his experience in Sri Lanka and about his team.
First of all, let me take this opportunity to say good evening to you all. At least it is indeed a pleasure for us to be here again. I can remember maybe personally when I first came here in 1974, we had an official tour to India and Pakistan. I think we came to you. I was pretty much a rookie then, and I guess from that particular time one would have gained enough experience for me to be back in this particular capacity. Let me also say that one of the things that have always been pretty much about the country that we are in at present, your hospitality, your warmth, and just the way in which you would have embraced us over the years And hearing your secretary speak about that wonderful relationship between two countries is here again to highlight how much we have enjoyed coming to this part of the world. Most certainly, I'm here in a different capacity. I'm here with our backroom staff, the guys, you know, and the three who would have been members of the backroom staff, plus our Captain Carlos Brathwaite. We are hoping that we can excite you as much as we can. As you all know, whenever you participate in terms of competition, it is all about who wins. And we are basically here to play as hard at cricket as we can, but the most important thing is to do so in the friendly manner that we have always accomplished over the years. I don't think I have much more to say, because as you see the guys dressed in blue here, there's so much that they would like to say also. But from just the way in which the staff would have looked after us here in this particular hotel itself, it's very exciting for us moving forward. And we hope with such hospitality that what we came here to accomplish, that we will be able to do so, and that's to be successful. Thank you so much, and I do hope that the games may be played in the best spirit possible.
Yeah, good evening, members of the head table. Mr. Carlos, I think that's the name, Kalu and Opal, Sylvia, the legend, Graham and Carlos. Let me say how happy we're here to be in Sri Lanka. So far, things have gone well, except today we had some rain, we couldn't practice. As Sylvia said, the people in the hotel have been very friendly, and they've made our stay very good. We have a wonderful bunch of cricketers, led by Carlos, who is an outstanding young cricketer. We've got 8 guys who have already played test match cricket, and as Sylvia said, we're here to play real good cricket in true sporting spirit, as West Indies cricketers have always done. And we're hoping that over the next month, because we have 3 4-day games and 3 50-over games, we'll make West Indies cricket proud. So, again, as Sylvia said, tonight is not a time for long speeches, but so far we have been very happy, we have been well taken care of. Okay.
About the team also.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Just a quick bit of background, I guess, in terms of the personnel that we have with us. The group that we selected serves a number of purposes. We have several players that are likely to join up with the senior team for the Test series in India. We felt that coming here was the best possible preparation for them. There's no first-class cricket in the Caribbean at the moment. That doesn't start until November. So we felt there was no better place for some of these guys to be than out here. We do have several players that have experience of the senior team, both one-day and test matches, trying to get themselves back into that particular team. And we also have several younger players that have performed well in first-class cricket. And this is an opportunity to measure their progress, and also looking longer term. Hopefully one day they'll be playing in the senior team and coming here and competing. So we will be making some changes as we go along. Certainly after the second 4-day game, there'll be some movement between ourselves and the senior team. And we'll also reinforce the squad for the one-day games at the end of the tour. But from a personal level, it's always a great challenge for any player to play overseas, and it'll be a great opportunity for us as coaches to measure the players' progress so far, and also hopefully see them grow, see them develop, progress to the next stage.
Good night to all. It's a pleasure to be working with Sylvia again. For the West Indies 18 players point of view, just heard from the backroom staff. It's a pleasure to be here. First time for me in Sri Lanka. Having toured Bangladesh and India before, Sri Lanka, another part of the subcontinent, is very eye-opening. The hospitality at the airport, and getting to the hotel, all smiling faces. So on behalf of the players and essentially the backroom staff as well, I want to say thanks for the hospitality from the Sri Lanka cricket union as well, and the hotel management and the folks at Minister at the airport. Our challenge as players is to reverse the trend or the way that the public back home sees the West Indies cricketers. We come here with a mission. We want to perform well, not only for ourselves, but for the public back home. West Indies cricket really wants to get back to its glory days, and we are the ones tasked with that challenge at the moment, and we all are ready and willing to rise to that challenge. We've seen the provisional squad from Sri Lanka 18, and there's some very noteworthy players in there. Captain Put himself, very successful test cricketer to this point. And it's a very good challenge for us. It's a challenge that we want to rise and to meet successfully. And at the end of the tour, each and every player can raise their hand and say that they did all they could to make West Indies cricket get back to the top again.
Thanks, Carlos. Full, if you can use that.
Good evening, everyone. I think this time also every player got a very good opportunity. I will, like Carlos said, before the World Cup, I think it's very important for everyone. I think our like 18 players, I think we played against England Lions a few months ago. I think we did really well, and we went to England and did well. So hopefully this time also try to do our best shot. So still I didn't see our team. So with the squad, I hope we will get the best team out of that. So I would like to wish to West Indies A team also, and hopefully we can give a big challenge with them. So normally like West Indies, they got a really good players all the time, like in every department. So hopefully in this test series and the one-day series, we'll try to give our best. Thank you.
Full, if you can say some words in Sinhalese.
මෙන් තරඟාවලියේදී මම හිතනවා අපට හොඳ අභියෝගයක් කෙල්ල වෙයි කියලා. ගොඩක් වෙලාවට තාම කණ්ඩායම දැක්කේ නෑ. ඒ කණ්ඩායමේ හිටිය 30 දෙනෙක් දාලා මුලින්ම එම 30 දෙනා දැක්කාම ඉතාමත් හොඳ ජාත්‍යන්තර තලයේ ක්‍රීඩා කරපු කට්ටියක් ඉන්නවා. ඒ වගේම නව ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවා. ඒ නිසා මම හිතනවා හොඳ කණ්ඩායමක් ලැබෙයි කියලා. ඒ වගේම මෙම තරඟාවලිය ක්‍රීඩකයන් සියලු දෙනාට ඉතාමත් වැදගත් තරඟාවලියක්. මොකද ලෝකසලාන්ට තියෙන තව මාස 4ක පමණ කාලයක්. ඒ නිසා මම හිතන්නේ තෙරින් කමිටුවත් මම හිතන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා ක්‍රිකට් ආයතනයත් මෙම තරඟාවලියේදී මම හිතන්නේ හොඳින් දස්කම් දක්වන ක්‍රීඩකයින්ට ලෝකසලාන් තරඟාවලියට ඔවුන් මම හිතන්නේ තෝරා ගැනීමේදී ඉතාමත් ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට මම හිතන්නේ ඔවුන්ගේ දස්කම් දැක්වීම ඉතාමත් වැදගත් තරඟාවලියක් වෙනවා. ඒ නිසා මම හිතනවා කණ්ඩායමක් විදියට මෙම තරඟාවලිය ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්නත් මම හිතන්නේ අපි තරඟාවලිය අපි පසුගිය අවුරුද්ද දෙක ගත්ත මම හිතන්නේ ඒ ටීම් මම හිතන්නේ අපි ඉතාමත් හොඳින් ක්‍රීඩා කරා. ඒ නිසා මෙම තරඟාවලියත් ඒ වගේම හොඳින් ක්‍රීඩා කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
Thanks, Subodh. Ramesh, if you can say a few words about your team and about their preparations.
Let me welcome West Indies cricket and also Sir Vivian Richards. Good to see you again. As I spoke to you, you were my all-time hero when I was playing. Good to see you again in our land. In July, last July, we had the opportunity to go to West Indies and enjoy the hospitality in West Indies and play good cricket there. And I always love going to West Indies because I've always been enjoying West Indies cricket for the style of play, and it's another opportunity for us to play with them, and I'm really looking forward to this series. I wish both the teams very best. And looking at the side, it looks like a much more preparation for the World Cup. So I hope both teams, especially the ones who are getting an opportunity for the first time, to get the maximum out of it, and hopefully they will get more exposure out of this, so that they will make maximum in the World Cup. So thank you again, and good to see you again. Hopefully we'll have a good 2 series of cricket. Hope the weather god will let us have more cricket, something where we don't have control of, but still I hope we'll have a very good series. Good luck, skipper and the management.
Thank you, Ramesh. Thanks a lot. Gentlemen and ladies, it's time for you to ask any questions if you have.
Good evening, Coach. Any specific areas that you think would be helpful on a tour to Sri Lanka?
I guess in terms of our preparation, we feel that the wickets in Sri Lanka can offer a little bit of everything to the bowlers, and likewise for the batters to challenge themselves. Certainly what we've seen so far, as I said, doing a little bit of studying when the England team came out here earlier in the year. The seam bowlers seem to do particularly well for England. So we've made sure that the team has a good range of bowlers, and the batters are prepared for some turning wickets, which I'm sure we'll see at some point, but also some wickets that will help the seam bowlers as well. So I think it's a great opportunity for all the skills to come out across the matches. I guess one of the challenges is the climate. It is different to the Caribbean. We're used to the heat, but after practice yesterday, when the sun was out, the guys were certainly feeling it after an hour and a half. So we need to combat that. And we're fortunate in that the side spent a little bit of time together in May and June. We had a series against Bangladesh. So there's a lot of familiarity between the players, between the captain and the coaches. So hopefully we'll see some of that support coming through. The team is growing. We're very pleased. The makeup of the team gives us good balance. But as I said, we're trying to create very much a family amongst the group, and this is a great opportunity to see that develop.
Thanks. Ramesh, congratulations first of all on your Asian Games gold medal. Hopefully that goes for you too, Vice Captain. Have you had a chat with the local cricketing authorities about the state of the wicket? You're trying to play in Australia and New Zealand, if that is of concern?
Yeah, I think we'll get more quick wickets than we used to. Not very much spin. I think especially for the preparation of the tournament, for the World Cup. Still to see what's there on menu, because we are yet to play. Actually, we are playing the first 4-day game, I think, when Hamantara was built. So we are also looking forward to that, and also in Matara as well. So not really knowing without what the wickets are like, but I think it will be mainly a decent wicket for both batting and bowling, but not so much spin, I think.
වශයෙන් මෙම තරගාවලිය කොයිතරම් දුරට වැදගත් වෙනවද විශේෂයෙන්ම ලෝක විශ්ව තරගාවලිය ආසන්නයේදී සහ මෙම තරගාවලිය සඳහා කණ්ඩායමේ සූදානම.
ලෝක කුසලානය මාස 4ක් වගේ කෙටි කාලයක් තියෙන. ඒ කාලය තුළ අපි සෑහෙන මම හිතන්නේ හොඳ ප්‍රෙපරේෂන් එකක් හැටියට තමයි මේක අපි ලෝක කුසලානය දිහා බලාගෙන තමයි ප්‍රෙපරේෂන් එක මම හිතන්නේ වැඩිම කරන්නේ. ඒ කණ්ඩායමේ වගේ අලුත් ක්‍රීඩ සාමාන්‍ය වගේ රෝල් එක වෙන අලුත් ක්‍රීඩකයන් ජාතික කණ්ඩායම ලබා දීම. නමුත් මේ අවස්ථාවේදී විශේෂයෙන්ම කණ්ඩායම දිහා බැලුවම පේන ගොඩක් ජේෂ්ඨ ක්‍රීඩකයන් ගොඩක් දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. ඒක නිසා අපි ලෝකුස්ලානේ දිහා බලාගෙන තමයි අපි වැඩියෙන් අපි මේ තරඟාවල දිහා අපි ටාගට් කරන්නේ. ඉතින් මම හිතන්නේ ඒක හොඳ දෙයක්. ලෝකුස්ලානේ තමයි නම්බර 1ට එන්න ඕන සම්දේට වගේම. ඉතින් මේ කුස්ලා මේ තරඟවලදී අපිට ලබා ගන්න එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් එක මේ මම හිතන්නේ ගොඩක් වැදගත් වෙයි. ලෝකුස්ලානේ ක්‍රීඩා කරනකොට මේ ක්‍රීඩකයන් විශේෂයෙන්ම අලුත් ක්‍රීඩකයන් උන්ගේ දස්කම් පෙන්වලා අවස්ථාවක් ලබා ගන්න සහ ඉන්න ක්‍රීඩකයන් මේ තිබෙන අවස්ථාව තහවුරු කර ගන්න හොඳ අවස්ථාවක් වුණා තියෙනවා.
My question goes to Sir Vivian. As the technical director, what sort of aspects from your team would you like to see come in this tour from your players?
Well, I was first introduced to the team against a short series we had against Bangladesh, and I just felt that from what I saw in terms of the talent pool which we had, that was a great opportunity to be here on tour again, and to, especially with the World Cup coming up, to work with these particular individuals. Carlos, you know, is a tremendous individual, a magnificent leader. As you would have heard, Graham spoke about the balance which we have in the team. It's just a multi-talented team. Individuals, you know, who are looking to make that next step. Individuals, you know, who would have been there before. So when you have such a great balance, and especially with the performances that we would have seen from the West Indies team in the past, more so the senior team, we're hoping that we can send the message that we are the ones who are going to change the whole prospect of West Indies cricket. And I do believe with the talent that we have, that we are capable of doing so. And what a great place to start in your magnificent country.